Hey guys, it's Roseann White, and I am here in Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm hoping that I am live today. Let's see. I think I might be live. I've had some technical difficulties, technology at its best. I don't see live here. Let me try here. Well, I'm going to hang out here for a few minutes to see if I have any people that join me. I'd love to have you say hello. And yeah, it looks like we're live. Yep, we're live. Good. Okay, cool. All right. Next, I'm going to ask you if you can hear me because I'm using a new wireless mic. So type it in the chat, say hello. Please let me know you're hearing me because this is a brand new mic I'm using and I really like it. My clients have been liking it and I'm hoping you're going to like it. Today, we're going to go through a practice. I'm calling it practice because we're doing a little bit of yoga as well as strength training. And I am going to just double check one more thing. Hang out here. Let's see. Yep. Okay. I could hear myself. So today we are going to go through a Sculpt and Flow practice. I have my Rumblix Pro 4D vibration platform. You can use whatever platform that you like. But this platform gives me the ability to oscillate, pulsate, and go lateral. Today, I'm going to use a couple different settings. People ask me all the time, what setting should I use? Use the one that feels good for you. I'm also going to be using my PowerFlow Plus dumbbells. The workout will be like this. You can see I'm barefoot because I'm going to kind of do some yoga poses, some yoga stretches. And then we're going to go into three weight training exercises. I'm going to throw in a little cardio with that. And then we're going to hold a pose. We'll repeat it on the other side and then go from there. I'm going to try to make this workout about 40 minutes or so. I had a little bit of a delay in starting, so I apologize for that, but we are now on and we are live, and this will be a recorded program. All right, are you guys ready to flow with me? Let's go. I'm going to start seated on my platform. I like to always get a little centered, so I'm going to go into just an oscillation mode, and we'll start by sitting and centering. I always feel it's very, very, very important that you get your spine warmed up as well as get your mind centered. Now, we know that when we have the Rumblix, you might want to put a piece of plastic or something so you don't shut it off, because I tend to do that by accident as well. But sit in a comfortable seat. You're going to sit nice and tall. What does that mean? Ground through your sitting bones. You feel them, the left and the right sitting bone. And then you're going to feel the collarbones, put your hands there, lift your collarbones up. Notice that your weight's going to go back into the back of the sitting bones. Abdominals are pulled in, and then take your hands behind your head and just press your head back into your hands and elbows forward. This way your shoulders slide down in the pockets of your back. And once you have your alignment posturally, you can put your hands on your knees. And let's take 3 breaths in through the nose. Open the mouth, it out. Inhale. And one more time. Inhale. We're just going to hang out here and just let the vibration go through our spine. As I mentioned, I'm going to move our spine in the 6 directions it was designed to move. Flexion, extension, side bending, and rotation. I'm going to break down the plank and the chaturanga, which is a tricep push-up, into the downward dog. So take one more breath in and one more breath out. Hands come onto the knees, tuck the chin, and pull the belly back. This is going to be our we're going to call this cat-cow. That's your round back. And then open up the knees and lift the collarbones, lift the corners of your mouth, lift the heart, extension. Exhale, tuck. Shake your head, no and yes. Inhale and lift. Eyes gaze up, not popping my chin up too much. I'm more lifting from the heart. One more time. Exhale. right? Blowing right into this microphone. I wonder how much what that sounds like. Inhale. And now from here, we're going to go to side bending. I'm going to cross at my ankles. Hand comes on the platform or on the floor and lift up and bend the supporting arm so you're not in your neck. And then come back to a T shape. And then bend the other way and come back to the T shape. Anchor your right hip as you bend to the left. Inhale to center. We want to flow. Exhale over. Inhale center. One more time. Exhale. And inhale, and last time here. Great. From here, rotation. Right hand on left knee, left hand behind, resting on the platform to give you lift of your spine. T-shape your arms. Inhale. Exhale, rotate to the other side. Hand on the knee, other hand on the platform to allow you to lift your chest and lengthen your spine. Come back to center. 2 more of those. Exhale, rotate. Look over your back shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale. Rotate. Look over this shoulder. 1 more time. Breathe big breaths in. Exhale all the air out. Stay there for another breath so you can lift the spine and rotate further. We don't want to be compressing in our spine in rotation. Inhale, exhale, and then rotate the other way. Chest lifts. We're getting a lift, not a compression. And back to center. Boy, that feels wonderful. 1 more breath in and out. Great. So we just did a little bit, a couple minutes of centering and moving our spine very gently. Now we're going to stand on our platform. Feet are under the sitting bones, lined up with the hip sockets. So we're going to inhale, reach up and bring the hands to the heart space. Mountain pose. We're standing tall. My thumbs are resting against the collarbones, and I'm going to lift the collarbones up, elbows wide. Bring the hands down to the side. Take a deep breath in. Roll down, chin to chest, hands on the thighs, and drop your head. We're just going to ragdoll it here for a little bit. You can keep your knees bent a lot. You may want to put your fingertips on the platform and let the vibration come up from fingertips to your shoulders. Shake your head no and yes. On your next inhale, hands on the thighs, flat back, half lift. Exhale, fold. Now this time, roll your spine up, press into your feet to stand tall. Bring the hands to heart space. We'll do that 1 more time, adding on. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, crown of the head reaches one way, tailbone the other way. Exhale, hands on the platform. Step 1 foot back, the other foot back. High plank. If this is too much for you today, you can always come to your knees. I'm staying in high plank. Roll the elbows in, press into your finger pads. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, knees come down. Bend your elbows to your sides. Stop there. Don't go any further. I don't want you dumping. Stop there. This is a tricep plank or a chaturanga. Then straighten your arms. Lift the chest. Lift the eyes. Upward facing dog. Curl the toes under. Lift the hips. Shift back, downward dog. Look toward your knees. Bend one knee, bend the other. Do that 2 more times. Bend. Stretch the legs, stretch the ankles and the toes. 1 more bend of each. And lift the heels high. Look forward, walk forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Ragdoll your way up. Reach up, inhale. Bring your hands to your hearts, to your hips, and then step on your platform. So that was our flow. Let's do that 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, hands to the platform. Step back, high plank. On the toes or the knees. Gaze forward. I'm going to be on my toes this time. Bend at the elbows, halfway down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. 3 breaths. Through the nose, out through the mouth. Shake your head. Press into your finger pads. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Look forward. Walk forward. Lift halfway up. Exhale, fold. Rise up, reach up, and bring your hands to your heart space. So I'm going to do that periodically. That's just our flow. But now we're going to go ahead and work into our first set of weights. We're going to a lawnmower row. So I'm going to grab on my 10-pound weight. I'm going to stand on my platform with one foot. I'll start with my right foot on, and I'm just going to row it for 10 reps. 2, 3. You can go slow and steady. Elbow to the side. I'll show you from the side. Exhale, abs in. One more. From here, we're going to go in curtsy lunge with a bicep. So I'm going to step my right foot back and bicep curl. Step on the platform. Curtsy lunge. This is a 10-pound PowerFlow plus dumbbell. The heart rate will come up on this because I'm doing a compound exercise. I'm not timing, I'm doing reps. So I'm doing 10. If I'm going too fast for you, you can do 8. Do as many as you want. I've got 5 more of these. Using breath. Elbow stays at the side. And last time. Great. Now I'm going to do 10 dumbbell swings. I'm going to hold on to the dumbbell with both hands. I'm going to go wide. I'm going to hinge from the hips and swing. Just 10 of these. This is where the cardio kicks in. It's like a squat with a swing. Soft knees at the top. Excellent. Now we're going to go to the other side, lawnmower row. Okay, so now hand on the thigh. I'll go to the side so you can see me. I'm pulling to my hip and back. Great way to start the weekend with this Sculpt and Flow routine. Make sure the chin's tucked in. Your head's not dropping. Give me 4 more reps. Breath is important. Great. Now we're going to do the curtsy lunge with the bicep curl on this side. Left leg back, curtsy lunge, and up. Elbow stays close to the side. Heart rate is coming up. 5 more of these if you're with me. Last one. Excellent. So from here, we're going to go into those dumbbell swings again. My platform shut off, but I'm still going to keep going. I'll start it on when I get to my plank jumping jacks. Big swings. 5 more. This is what gets the heart rate up. Excellent. So I'll put my platform back on. I think I'll go on to P3 for this. Excuse me. Okay, so P3. Easy setting. Start it. Now, I'm going into plank jumping jacks. So we could time these for about a minute. I'm going to move my platform so you can see me on this. Okay. Hands under the shoulders. I'm in my plank. Here's option 1. 1 foot out, then the other. I'm in pulsation mode now, so it feels good. Speed is increasing now. We're laterally shifting. So I'm going to do this for about 10 more seconds. Then I'll do my jacks with both legs. So that was 30 seconds of alternating legs. Now I'm just going to jacks. And I'm keeping them light. Strong arms on this. Stay with me for 10 more seconds. Little impact here, but it's low. Last one, and jump up. Shake out your arms. Whoo, that's intense. Now from here, we're going to hold planks. So you can go on forearms if you'd like, but don't drop your head, okay? Let's hang out here in forearms first. I'm in a lateral. Oh, this feels amazing. You can always be on your knees, okay? but keep your chin tucked. I don't want you to drop your head, especially for this, so you don't want to shake up. Keep belly pulled in. Forearms are karate chopping into the platform. We'll kind of vary it for a little bit. Side plank. I'm making a fist, and then I'm going to reach up and hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You can always bring one knee down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to forearm planks. Hang out here for 10. Breathe. 10 seconds, that is. And then we'll go for the other way. I'm making a fist behind my elbow, and I swivel and hold. Nice long line. I like to stay lifted because it works on the obliques. Keep the knee down. You still stay lifted, whatever works for you. But keep reaching, hand to the sky so the head doesn't drop. Oh, so good, guys. And then come back in and take a child's pose, and let's flow. From here, we're going to step the right foot forward. We're calling this Crescent Warrior B. Hands on the thigh. Reach up to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale it out. Hands come to your platform. Slide your right leg forward. Toe up. Pull thigh bone in. This is a half splits. Keep pulling the inner thigh bone back. From here, I'll slide my foot back in. I'm walking my right foot out, toes point out. Plant your hand and lift a big toe, right foot off, and roll your shoulder. We're calling this lizard pose. So the arm that's stable on the platform is rolling back. I'm pushing my knee away, and now I'm going to bend my back knee and grab onto my toes just for a little more stretch. If that's too much for you, don't worry about it. Just reach back. Okay, you don't have to do that stretch. And then come back in. Go into a plank. Okay, before we go to their side, we're going to do a chaturanga. Plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward dog. Take a big breath in and out. Come to your knees. Bring your left foot on the platform. Hands on the thigh, and shift your hips forward. Get that stretch in the right hip. Bring both hands up. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come inside your foot on the platform. Turn your toes to the left and roll your right shoulder back and start opening up the hip. You can stay here in lizard pose. The back knee, you can bend it and grab onto the toes if you like to get a twisted lizard, and breathe into that. Heart lifts to the sky. One breath in and out. From here, I'm going to go into my splits. Slide the foot forward and stretch the hamstring. Hang out just for a breath or two. And then bring that foot back. High plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. So I got my flow going. Let's go into another set of weights. I'm going to grab my 10-pound weight still. I'm going to stick with that. And I'm going to start with a side lunge. Actually, I'm going to do 5 pounds for the side raise. I'll move to 10 in a moment. So we're going to do side raises. So the side lunge, I'm going to work into, let's see. I'm going to side lunge and lift. Side lunge, lift. Okay? So I'm kind of coming off the side and lifting. Let's go for 5. Side run, side lunge, side raise. 3, 2, and 1. And I'll show you the other side. So again, I'm side lunging into this. I side lunge and lift. Soft landing in the back. Chest stays lifted. I'm lifting my back leg and my arm. 3 more. Woo, this side's a little trickier. Great. Now, from here, single leg balance. I will go to 10 pounds on this. This is a single leg balance with a shoulder press. Now I've got lateral shift. I'm going to lift my right heel, lift my weight, and I'm going to try my best to lift my leg and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, whoa, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice try. Let's try the other side. Okay, lift the heel, lift the elbow, and we're going to hold. Maybe 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's tricky. So here's the option. Lift the knee and the arm. 2, 3. A little bit easier, right? 4. They're little presses. That's why I did 10 pounds, smaller range of motion. 4 more. 3, pump those muscles. And switch sides. Okay, ready? 10 of these. Knee comes forward, foot comes forward. The whole unit. It's a hip flexion and knee flexion and ankle flexion. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. We're going to go into wood chops now. A little bit of oblique work. So I went to a lighter weight on this because we're going to take the left leg is back. We're going to take the weight over our shoulders and we're going to chop. You can lift the back heel. It's a little more challenging because your right foot on the platform is shaking a lot, right? Ooh, yeah, it is. Chop crossover, chop to the hip. Just like an axe. That back heel lifted is challenging, but I want to challenge you. Rotate and chop. Switch sides. So flat foot, lift the back heel, right hand on top of left, weights over the shoulder. Look over your shoulder and chop down. Swing. Inhale. Exhale. I'm trying to keep both hip points forward. Press into your platform heel to rise up. That keeps your balance. 3 more. Elbows stay close to the body as you come through. Last one. Excellent. Okay, we're going to go into our mountain climbers next. Okay, mountain climbers. You can make it as hard as you want or as doable. Hands wide. Let's see where my speed is. Oh, my platform's off. So I'm going to start again. I'm going P3. Perfect timing to fix this, change this. Here we go. Pulsation mode. In plank, mountain climber. 1 minute of these. Great for core strength. In 30 seconds, we're going to speed it up. Or actually say 15 seconds. 30 seconds slow. Ready? Let's do it. Light and fluffy. Stay with me, guys. You can always be on your knees and bring your knees to your elbows a little bit at a time. If this is your brand new to mountain climbers, I'm just kind of lifting, getting my abs to crunch. You have options always. And then from here, come on up. We're going to go into a side plank again to hold. Ready for this? We did 1 set already. This is our second time around. So this time, I'm going to have my knee down, my leg straight, my arm up. I'm starting here with my side plank. If you want to just get a little more intense, you lift and straighten the back leg. My legs are scissored, top leg in front of the back. I'm pressing strongly into the sides of my feet. Head is not dropping. You can look down, look forward, or look up. Depends what feels best for your neck. And switch it. I'll show you the setup again. Long line, head, shoulder, hip, heel, arm up. Shoulder over the wrist, start here. That feels good. You kick it in a little further, and you scissor your legs to lift. Breathe. You can always stack legs if you want. A little more challenging here, for sure, to stack. But give it a shot. Try. You know, success is in trying. Even if you fail, keep trying. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank. Let's throw a chaturanga in here. Upward facing dog. Downward dog. Okay, so we got in about almost 20 plus minutes between our centering, our 2 rounds of weights, and now I'm going to take it down to a little core and cool down. Not that we didn't already do core. Okay, so we're going to do side lying, knee to elbow. Okay, so here what this looks like. Be careful that you don't shove your platform. I'm going to lay on the side, okay, and I'm going to bring my knee to my elbow, stretch and reach. We'll just do 10 reps. It's getting a little trickier now because the platform is really moving. 5 more. This feels great on your hip too. Last one. Then roll it over. I'm not going to face you. I'm on my hip, elbow under the forearm, knees are bent. I'm going to reach and pull knee to elbow. I don't want to drop my bottom ribs to the ground. I'm pressing into my forearm. Let's go 5 more. Stretch and pull. Last one. Good. Now from here, have a seat. I'm going to face you. Okay. We're just going to kind of come on up. We're going to grab one leg, then the other for our boat pose. You can hold on to the back of your thighs for this. Totally fine. When you feel comfortable and supported, and you can sustain this pose, you can pick your take your hands away, palms face up, hug knees together. We're only hanging out for 10 seconds here. Pull belly in, arms can lift. You can challenge your balance and your core stability by moving your arms. Great. From here, the best part is when we go into bridges and then cool it down. So join me. You're on your back. Move my platform a little bit so you can see me. You can see the red lights on. We're in some vibration, lateral shifting, pulsation. Okay. I like to keep my arms up. It anchors my shoulders very well. Tuck the chin, and we're going to bridge up, hold, look toward your knees, and then hover off the floor, press into the feet, lift, and then lower, just hover, press into the big toe, little toe, inner heel, outer heel. Exhale as you push up, abs are engaged the whole time, shoulders are stable. Everything today is 10 reps. With breath. That's how we flow. 2 more of these, guys. The next time we're going to sustain it. So lift up, take your hands underneath, interlace fingers, roll shoulder blades together, push arms down into the floor to lift the hips, chin to the chest. Hang out here just for a few more breaths, making the gluteus maximus do its maximus. Arms release to the sky, roll everything down. So we're going to go a figure 4 stretch and lift the hips up one time, lower down, and then when your hips lower down, arms wide, let both knees drop to one side, look the other way. Just hang out here for a breath to feel a nice rotational stretch in your spine. Come back to center as you breathe out. Inhale again, then exhale over to the other side. Look in the opposite direction. Inhale back to center. Uncross. So again, first stabilize. Make sure everything's square. You're going to push the hips up for, You're going to cross the ankle over. You're pushing into the platform leg to lift. Get a little work onto the left glute one last time before you stretch it out. Bring the hips down. The knee that's on top, you go there first. Look the opposite direction. There's the hip stretch that you've so well deserved. Inhale. Use your abdominals to come back to center. And then the toe leads toward the ground. It may or may not touch. Look the opposite direction. Now, make sure your hips are really, your hip bones are pushing toward the platform so your spine is not crunching. You'll feel a difference when you lengthen your spine. Come back to center on an exhale. Use your abs. And then from here, we're going to go into diamond legs. So I put my feet on the platform, my knees apart. And right now it's in pulsation mode, which feels really nice. You can get closer. You can always put your feet further forward. I'm not touching my heels, but I'm getting more of my legs on the platform and letting that vibration go through the sides of the calves, the sides of the thighs, all the way into the hip joints. Hang out here for 1 or 2 breaths. So I am going to make this about a 30-minute workout. We had a little delay, technically speaking, but we are through this flow, Sculpt and Flow. Platform shaking a little bit. I'm going to hang out here just for that little bit of shake because it feels so good. Now you have some options. You can hang out here longer or drape your legs over. Sometimes I like to put a blanket under my thighs because the ends of the platform can be sharp. But I'm going to push down into the platform and lift my butt up. And instead of relaxing, I want to activate all my muscles, flexing through my feet, toes pointing up, arms over, and let the platform kind of shake my body in this diagonal, active shavasana, if you will, so that when I melt my spine down and relax, I can really relax. You can stay here as long as your platform stays on. I'm going to come up. So if you're coming up with me, bend both knees first, pause, roll to the side and pause for a moment. One foot's off the platform. Just hang out here. Let the blood pool to one side of the body and then come up slowly. Look down. Take your feet off the platform to sit up. And then we're going to finish in our seated posture just like we started. We started centered. And you would sit on your platform horizontally like this. But I'm going to face you for this final part of our practice. So I'm going to have you bring your hands to your heart space and take a big breath in and out. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this Sculpt and Flow workout. It's always nice to mix it up between all the things we do. Amber and Debbie have some wonderful workouts to give us as well as the ones that I give you. So mix up your workouts. Have fun with your platform. Do what you can do to move every day. That's the main thing. Just don't quit. It's a practice. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. If you have any questions or any concerns, don't hesitate to private message me on Facebook or Instagram. The light in me honors the light in you today. Have an awesome one. Namaste. Bye for now.